everyone, I hope you all are doing well. So this video is about the English test options available for you to secure admission in any of the Canadian colleges, universities or school. All the Canadian universities, schools and colleges, they have their own admission criteria which you need to fulfill to get admission. So they all want to check your English proficiency before they give you admission, and for that there are various English tests available. So let's see what are they and how many universities accept them. So before we proceed, we need to understand that each Canadian designated learning institution, which is also known as TLI, sets their own admission policies. So what are DLIs? DLIs are the colleges, universities and other educational institutions who have permission of territorial or provincial governments to host international students. So by this you would have understood that not all the colleges and universities have that permission. So you might want to check that list out before applying for any. And just so you know that primary and secondary schools, they already have the permission, so you don't have to look up for their names. It's just that when you apply for post-secondary education, you need to check out the names of the universities or colleges which are approved by government. Language testing options widely accepted by Canadian DLIs are: the first one is CAEL, which is Canadian Academic English Language. It is operated by Paragon Testing Enterprises and it is widely accepted by Canadian colleges. Almost more than 180 colleges and universities accept it, which is 100% of English-speaking universities and 82% of English-speaking colleges. This test is conducted in more than 40 test locations across the world. In India, it is right now it's just in Chandigarh, but they are soon planning to open more centers in this month. The test result comes in 8 business days and the test time is about 3.5 hours. This test is similar to IELTS and it also has the sections like reading, listening, speaking and writing. You might want to check out their website to get more information about them. The next test is Duolingo English Test and it is accepted by almost 140 Canadian post-secondary institutions. The duration of this test is just 1 hour and the results are announced in 2 days, which is pretty less as compared to all the other tests. But you might want to check the institutions first before appearing for this test because there aren't many institutions which accept it. Next one is IELTS Academic. It is operated by 3 operators: IDP, the British Council and Cambridge English. It is accepted by more than 400 universities and colleges, which includes almost all the English-speaking universities and colleges. And the results are announced. For paper-based test, it's 13 business days, and for computer-based, it's 5 to 7 days. They have also come up with IELTS indicator during COVID-19 so that you can take the exam from your home. But this indicator is a temporary measure and it's done online at home. But it is not accepted by many colleges and universities. So make sure first you go through the universities and colleges website before appearing for this exam. And for fast track study permit application, IRCC, they don't recommend IELTS indicator. They only go for IELTS general or academic exam, which is taken in their test centers. And you might be knowing about Student Direct Stream. This program is specially for the countries like India, the Philippines, China, Vietnam, Pakistan, Morocco and Senegal. So in this program, you get your study permit processed in just 20 days. But for that, there are certain criteria and one of them is that you need to get at least 6 bands in each of the IELTS module, which is listening, reading, writing and speaking. Next one is PEARSON Test of English, which is PTE. So this is accepted by 90% of Canadian universities and colleges and the results are announced in 2 days, just like Duolingo. And right now it's available in just 10 countries in which India is included. So you might want to check out the test centers before appearing for this test. The next one is TOEFL, the test of English as a foreign language. It is accepted by more than 400 colleges and universities in Canada, which is almost 100% of universities. And this test can also be taken on computer, which is called TOEFL, internet-based test, and it is right now available in 150 countries, and the results are announced in 6 to 7 days, similar to IELTS. The next one is Cambridge Assessment English. It is accepted by over 200 schools and mostly all public universities in Canada, and there are two exams in it, C1 Advanced and C2 Proficiency exam, and the certificate for this exam is valid for lifetime, unlike other exams which are mostly for 2 years. It is a paper-based exam and also computer-based. So for paper-based, the results are announced in 4 to 6 weeks, which is pretty long as compared to other exams. And in computer-based, it's 2 to 3 weeks. The other options available are the tests that are offered by institutions themselves, like University of Toronto, McGill University. They also have their own in-house tests which you can take and apply for the courses. So before appearing for any of the tests, make sure you check the list of DLIs and see which test they accept. Also especially check for the online tests which are happening during COVID-19, because not many universities are accepting that. Many students, they go on to obtain a post-graduation work permit after their studies, but make sure that when you go through the list of DLIs, they are eligible for post-graduation work permit, because not all of them allows you to work after your course is completed. And after that, you might want to apply for Canadian permanent resident status. But before submitting your Canadian immigration application, you need to take another language test. And the two language tests that are accepted by IRCC are IELTS General and CAEL PIP. So after you complete your post-graduation, or after you complete your post-graduation work permit, if you want to go for PR, then you will have to take any of these two tests. I hope that now you have sufficient information to choose which English language test you want to take to get admission in Canadian universities or colleges. So all the best, and I'll see you next time.